it's cage cleaning night. If you like cage cleanings, give us a thumbs up so that I know to keep making them. I do cage cleanings, full cage cleanings, every Monday night and Friday night. And I do spot cleaning 2 times a day. Change small pads and beds as needed. But as for cleaning our fleece, we find twice a week is the best way. So first thing, I like to go around and take out beds. Those are things that I can just pop in the washer right away. I don't really have to take them outside to shake them out. So we're gonna steal beds from everybody. This is Angus and Autumn in here. These two were just playing around a few minutes ago, before I was videotaping, of course. There's little squeaks and squawks and popcorns and chasing each other. They're all sweet. How are you guys today? Pretty feisty, I think. Hey, cuties. People were wondering if Autumn is bigger than Angus. I'm actually going to weigh her tonight, and I'll weigh Angus as well. And we're going to find out. It's going to be close because she wasn't far off the last time I weighed her. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell because she's a really fluffy pig. She's 1 in September, so there's going to be a very good chance that she'll definitely get bigger than him. Angus is quite small, but then so is his mom and his aunt. So they're kind of a small family. So I definitely think Autumn's going to be much bigger than him eventually. We'll find out tonight how far along she is. Hey, Huckster. Okay, I'm gonna steal beds from you ladies. Hi, Annie. Hi, BB. Hi, Annabelle. 2 of the cutest little ladies. Oh, we can't quite reach. I start out with cages that are matching, and then as the week goes and I'm changing out beds or pads, pretty soon it's a whole bunch of patterns in one cage. So everything starts off nice. Okay, I already stole some beds out of them to get laundry going before I started recording. I gotta take all the ones off to the other side. Where'd your beds go, girls? Okay, steal these. I'm loving this otter print. We've got this from 3 different shops so far. What were they? Zoey and Lilo's Toy Box, the Hedgy Chin, and Cooper's Cozy Creations. I always get, there's so many names, but it's definitely Cooper's. So I'll have all the shops are going to be linked down below as usual. And Budget Bunny is going to be doing some stuff in this print as well for us. Whew. Okay, is somebody in here? This feels really heavy. Who's in here? Velvy? Yes. Hi. Thank you. I couldn't see who was in there. And it was Miss Velvy, the fluffiest piggy. I cut her bum fur the 1 week, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now it's starting to come back. Cut it short enough that you could see her little brown patch on her bum. But slowly but surely the white's coming back. Okay. So I've got enough to really get some laundry going, which I already have some on, but we've got our more than enough for our next load here. So the next thing I'm going to do is go pick out the fleece for everybody. And we will get started. Hey, sweeties. Okay, so the first cage up is going to be Angus and Autumn. Toss the hay over here and you guys can chow down on that. Hi, sweeties. Okay, so anything that's fairly easy to sweep off, I'm just gonna do into this bucket so that I don't have to take it outside. Ideally, I like if I only have like one of these bins to take outside, just because it's annoying carrying it up and down the stairs and out and around to the back. So anything that I don't have to take outside and can go right into the wash is really nice. Just some liners are so covered in hay that it's not even worth trying to sweep it off because I don't want dust flying everywhere. But this stuff is just small bits. Okay. Someone had asked me about what do I clean the coroplast base with. And I guess I haven't talked about it for a while. Only once a week. So I clean the cages twice a week. Only one of those times do I wipe down the coroplast. And I don't do it on times where I'm filming because that would be just even more stuff for you guys to watch that would be extremely boring. So I have in a spray bottle a mixture that's half vinegar, half water. And I just spray that and wipe down the coroplast. So it's nothing exciting to witness. But I do tidy up. So I wouldn't say it is for sure every week, because sometimes there's absolutely nothing on the coroplast, and then sometimes you can see where veggie has been splattered or pea has been sprayed. But for the most part, nothing leaks through these liners, so the coroplast is never even dirty looking. It's more just the edges. But I do take care of that. I just never show it in videos because, as I said, it would just be a part that I'd be fast forwarding through, and people hate when I fast forward. True story. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my scale so that we can weigh these two little turkeys. So, place your bets. What do you think? Who's gonna weigh more? Write down in the comments. Is it Angus? Is it Autumn? Okay, I'm gonna have to get you guys closer. Okay, so Mr. Angus, you're going first. Up we go, little buddy. Angus is 900 grams. 900. Good boy. What about you, Miss Autumn? Come here. Oh, you feel heavier. Oh, she's about 905. So Autumn is bigger by 5 grams. Who got it right? That's great. So it's always good to weigh your pigs once a week so that you can tell if anybody's losing weight, because that would be a sign that something's not right. I love you. So piggies usually stay pretty close to what their weight is. Sometimes it might vary like 5 or 10 grams here or there depending. So you want to try to do it like the same time during the day every time that you're weighing them. So I always do it cage cleaning nights because it's just about the exact same time. So Autumn is not, as I've said before, she's not a year yet, so she's gonna keep growing. So there's a good chance she's gonna end up being over 1,000 grams, I bet, by the time she's done growing. Angus is just a wee little man. Okay, so this is a bee print. Some of it's from Zoey and Lilo's for these liners, and then some of the beds are from Zoey and Lilo as well, and the Hedgy Chin. I think this is called Chubby Bee. It's from Jones. Yeah, I think it's Jones. Or Joanne, I forget. Joanne? I messed that up once and then everybody told me what it was and now I forget what that was. Alright, so now we need some snuggly beds. What shall we use, little guys? I guess we'll use these ones. Oh, here's a bed within a bed. A little pad in that bed. Wonder why. So I have to put 2 of these in here. I want to make sure Angus always has somewhere cozy to go into, and Autumn generally likes to steal the cozy beds as well. So I gotta make sure there's 2. I think we'll put this in the center. This is another cute bee print. I think it's Happy Bees. Alright. So now we just need to put some hay down. Hi, Annie. Yeah, you guys are gonna be next. Don't worry. Hi, Annabelle. So we'll start them off with that and I'll be topping it up more later. So that's Timothy hay, and then later I'll be putting some orchard grass with it. Okay, so that's that for those guys. Okay. So these girls are gonna go on some bumblebee fleece as well. A blueprint, the same as this one here. Hey girls. Let's take this around. So I keep debating about whether I'm going to try those 2 with the herd. If I do try, it's still going to be a while before I try. I set up their cages a little bit different. I used to have the hay sections both right by the grid, but I decided to put pellet dishes there and have it more open, because with the hay piles both there, like, they couldn't see the herd necessarily. So I'm trying to encourage as much interaction as possible. There's nothing negative about the interaction. It's just Annie and Annabelle are very quick to get agitated, I guess you could say. So if they aren't sure what's going on, they can be quite irritated, like with chattering and getting worked up, and you haven't even done anything. Like, example, I had taken them out of their cage, cleaned it to a new cage, and I did give them some hay that was from the herd's cage just to make sense. And as soon as I put them back in the cage, they were all on edge and chattering and being goofy, like as if they thought the herd was in the cage. So it kind of gave me a little bit of a negative view for trying them, because I was just surprised how irritated they were, and all it was hay that smelled like the herd. So I don't know. I think they need more time to adjust. And it might never work. Because I don't know if Annie's always going to be like defensive right off the bat. Like really defensive. So it would be cool, because then if those guys would go with them, I could block the cage off here, give Angus and Autumn this whole section again, and then those guys would have all that section. But who knows? How it is now, I'm perfectly happy because everybody has really nice cage sizes. And I don't think I touched on it yet in a video, but obviously with Bullseye gone, the herd got another 2x3 section. So I guess in a crappy time they did end up getting more room. Okay, we're gonna weigh these girls. Hi, babies. Okay. See, she's chattering already. She just doesn't like anything different. So Annie is 800. There you go. Annabelle. Annabelle. See, she's chattering. This is what I mean about them being so silly. Here you go. Okay, hold still. Oh, you're 800 as well. That's good, because she was a little bit lighter than her sister. And Annie definitely, I think she was 850 when I first had her. And she's down to 800, but she's stabilized. One factor I think is because I did change their pellets. They were on a different brand when I got them, so I think that's part of it. But yeah, she stayed at 800 ever since she dropped down a bit. And it wasn't just like she dropped down to 800 from 850 in 2 seconds. It was gradual. So anyway, regardless, they're both at 800 and have stayed there, so that's good. They have evened out, which is just fine with me. Yeah, because I think Annabelle was 750 the very first time I weighed her, if I'm not mistaken. Where did I put? Oh, I put their stuff over there. Dude. I would love if I could get these guys with the herd. Because man, oh man, I think Annabelle would love a break from her sister. Annie is just very pushy and bossy, especially when Annabelle's in heat. Or Annie's in heat, doesn't matter who's in heat. Gets a bit wild in the cage, really loud. And Annie just chases and chases, and I'm just like, oh Lord. Pigs, I tell ya. Because if they were with the herd, then Annie would have a bunch of other pigs to pay attention to, and her sister could get a break without feeling like she's always getting picked on. So I'll put your pellets back there. Okay. So we will put your hay on here. Oh, can't reach. Guess we'll move it over right to that end. And then just like all skinny pigs, these girls get 2 beds that are cozy to make sure that they both have somewhere warm to sleep. I'll give them a cube. Oh, this cube has some fluff on it from the dryer. you. Okay, pardon me. Put this down. And where did I put your wood logs? Right over here, Abby. Here's one. Here's two. And then we'll get their hay. These girls definitely prefer Timothy, I find. They do eat the orchard grass, but it seems like they eat more Timothy if you give them a choice of both. I still give them both, but I'm gonna give them the majority of Timothy. There we go, girls. Here you are. Okay. Oh dear. It's okay. Okay. So these guys I want to put on koalas. I don't have very many liners in the koalas. So we're going to have to do some solids, and it might be a mishmash of colors. We'll see what happens. But I have some really cute koala beds that I want to use for these guys. So I usually take this side away first and get everybody down here, because there's a couple pigs I gotta pick up, and they're so much easier to grab in this section than trying to go back and forth. If I ever have to pick up a pig and it's not cage cleaning night, sometimes I literally go this way, go that way, go this way, go that way, and I start to feel a little bit irritated. That's when I need some kind of blocker to like cut across the middle of the cage so they can't go one way. Oh, well, here's some koalas on the other side of this dirty fleece that we can't use. They changed the print though, so it was a really pretty blue background for the anti-pill, and then they made the anti-pill plush and they made it really light, the background. I much prefer how they had it before with the really pretty blue. But what can you do? Seems like that's what happens with a lot of prints. Especially like my favorite ones, I'll get a bunch of stuff in it and then they discontinue it and you can't get it anymore. So there's people who are asking about that lime green bee print and a flower print I have. It was not out for very long. I just got some stuff in it and then it disappeared, which stinks. Because you think if a lot of people buy it, you would keep it around. So I hate that about fleece. If there's a print you want, you basically got to get it as soon as you see it, or there's no guarantee like a month later that it'll still be there. Okay, girls. Go on, ladies. Come on, sweethearts. I think we'll probably weigh everybody tonight so that you can see everybody's weights. Okay. Come on, Reese. It's not your first day. Go on, Velvy. Good girl. Okay. Good piggies. Okay, we're back. So before I go any further, I've got Apple, who I need to tidy her bum bum, just to keep it clean, and then I'm gonna weigh everybody and give all the girls a little tidy up, just because that's what I like to do, make sure everybody's clean. Maybe we'll bring our nail clippers down too, just in case. Oh, and our scale. What are you talking about, buddy? Okay, so first up, actually I'll put our scale up here because some piggies I don't have to take out. Okay, Ray. No, you're leaving. Hucky, you'll be first, okay, man? Good boy. We're just gonna get your weight. About 1275. That's perfect. Okay, yes, Tubbies. You're okay, hon. You're okay. About 110, which is perfect. Like 1,010 grams. Perfect for my pretty piggy. Perfect. Okay, Reese Bear, you'll be next. Good girl. Good baby. Here we go. Get your little foot in the dish. 1,200? You chubbers. Oh, I was gonna tidy your bum too. So we gotta take off one of these. Oh, your bum is super tidy. Oh, but I do see a nail that could be clipped. Good girl. There's one over here. Good girl. How's your front nails? Well, we could get some off of these ones, yes. Good girl. Good girl. Who else hates curly pig nails that are super hard to line up because they don't go 100% straight? Good girl. She's being really good this time. Sometimes she can be a little butthead, and just before you clip, she shakes her foot. So then you have to line it up again, or she grabs her foot away. Okay, you gotta look the other way. Also, it's so hard when they're looking in the same direction as the nail you're trying to get. Good girl. You're being a good pig today. Okay, we'll take off just a bit off of these. I've hit her quick before on these back nails. Nothing bad, but just a little nick, because they're really hard to tell. Yeah, it's so hard to see with dark nails. Good job, Reese Bear. You're very brave. Good girl. You're good. Okay, Ray, you're up next, okay? Good girl. Oh, that's a good girl, Ray. Oh, good baby. Oh, you're so good. Okay, park your little bum right there. Okay, hold still. 1,000. Great. That's what we like. Good. You're doing just fine. We're just going to check your little hiney. Everybody's just getting a little bum tidy. Yeah, you're good. Good girl. Good girl. Let's see about your nails. Well, we got ya. Can take a little bit, okay? Good piggy. She's so good. How's your fronts? Good girl. Good girl. Bless you. Okay. Good girl. Just gotta see this side. You're doing great. Stay with me, okay? Good girl. Good girl. Oh wow, you're brave. Does anybody remember Raisin when I used to clip her nails before? Would bite my hand all the time? Wow. What a good pig. What a good girl. Being in a herd of piggies has just done her wonders. Yes, you're even talking. What a good job. Okay, no kicking of the feet. You're good. That's a good girl. Okay. I think we'll grab you next, Apple. Okay? Yes. My little squawk box. You're about 110, which is perfect. Hey, baby girl. So, Apple gets her bum wiped on cage cleaning nights with coconut oil first and then a little warm cloth. And I've explained it before. It's not because she has to have it necessarily. It's just she used to get yeast infections when we first had her, and this seems to be the only thing that makes sure she doesn't get any anymore. To keep her really, really clean. Good girl. Good. I know your cloth is a little chilly today, because usually I do her right away. So sorry, it was cold on your little bum bum. Good girl. Good girl. You little fluffy bum. Okay, Velvy. You're last. And of course you're far away. You're okay, sweetie. Okay, so Velvy's still not the best to pick up. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, up we go. You're a big pig, so let's see what you are today. We are 1,200. We're just as big as Reese Bear. Good girl. Excuse me. So let's check your bum. Oh, we're all clean. Good girl. I see a couple nails that could use a little clip. One, two, good girl. Oh, don't you go hiding. You don't have to hide. Good girl. Okay, that one's hard to see. I'll just take a bit off. Good. You're okay. You're doing good. Okay, you have to move your head so I can see. Do you look the other way? Sweetie, I can't see your paw with you looking the same way. Sweetheart. Okay, that's okay if you hold your head up a bit. Good girl. This is a real challenge. Good. Okay. Now we gotta do, this is F&M ointment from Gorgeous Guineas, the online guinea pig shop. Good girl. So as I mentioned before, when we got Velvet, she had some dry feet. So we'll just put this on the bottoms to keep them nice. Good girl. Can we check your other side? It's okay. Good job. Oh, you don't have to hide, hon. You did great. You're doing so well. You can trust me. You'll get there. Okay? Okay, who's sneezing over there? Who's got their nose stuck in some hay? Here we go. Good girl. You did very good, Velby. Very good girl. You're so good. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good girl. Okay. Let's get going. Guess we'll put koalas over here where we're going to be able to see the print the most. So most of this stuff is gonna get tossed. Probably can't tell on camera, but I gave them a huge pile of Timothy hay this morning, and a lot of this is the yellow stalk parts that nobody is going to eat. So they pick through and eat all the green leaves, the little seed heads and everything like that. I always check to make sure I got 6 pigs. I'm not rolling anybody up here. But yeah, they eat the green leaves, the seed heads, but they leave all those hard stalks, so it looks like a lot of waste. And it, I guess technically is, but I don't know any pigs that eat the hard yellow pieces. Maybe yours do, but mine sure don't. But they still love the other parts so much that I keep giving it to them. Don't worry, I'm to the rescue. So how big is their cage? So they've got a 3x12 now that the, oh, what is that? A piece of plastic or something? Huh. I don't know what that's. So anyway, what was I saying? We have a 3x12 for the herd. So plenty of room. Last part, there we go. There we go. That's pretty cute. What do you guys think? And I'll put this black part down to put your hay on. Is that Hucky approved? Where do I want to put your pellets? Put one dish there, but we're moving that water bottle over. I don't know if anybody else has pigs that love to have a drink and still have water dripping out of their mouth and put it in the pellet dish. Hi! Okay, let's get you guys some hay. Let's get some beds going, I guess. Hi, cutie. Hi, sweetie. So we have a bunch of this koala stuff that's from Valerie's zoo. And these are cuff tunnels that are the coziest thing in the world that I wish were in people size. She makes them so fluffy. They're awesome. So we're going to use some of those. I've got 2 of them. I think the herd will really like them. You can get nice and cozy in there. One over there. And we also got foam cuddle cups from her. She makes really nice ones. Really nice size. And she did us a cube. And we have a cube from Jill's Piggy Shop. And some from the Hedgy Chins. So we've got quite the array to pick from. Okay, this corner is a bit difficult to reach because I put this water bottle here. Whatever. We shall survive. Okay, I think that's enough beds for this way, so we're going to put some over on the other side. Okay, we'll take this. And we shall venture over. Hey Reese, we've got quite the mess going on, don't we? Hey Tubbies. Maybe I'll put... Okay, maybe that's too many cuddle pups. Could you ever have too many? I don't know. put one more over here. Hi, Ray. This might be the tiniest tunnel ever. It was made quite petite, and it certainly shrunk a lot when it got washed. Okay, I think that's enough stuff in their cage. I've got a mess to clean up. So I just have to change some waters still. But I think we're good to go. I really love this koala. Super cute stuff. Okay guys, so hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you all later. Bye.